More than 41 million people visit Las Vegas each year. The city of neon lights is a major attraction for tourists from across the world, mainly for gambling, entertainment, and of course,
this day forward.
tying the knot.
I was married a couple times, but this one is a keeper.
I love you for all you are.
This is my 4th wedding.
I want a lace. Pull it, pull it, pull it.
Since the first wedding in 1909, nearly 5 million people have said I do with all these glittering borders.
We're getting ready to get another couple married.
They say marriage is not to be entered into lightly,
I need alcohol.
but in Vegas, anything goes.
Your hunka burning love.
Hunka burning love.
Yes!
So from the lavish to the low-key, stylish to contemporary,
I'm gonna lose it, but don't lose it. Come on, hold it together.
there really is no place quite like Las Vegas to get hitched.
Sweetie, we get to get married here. Oh, I love you so much. Hi, my name's Jennifer. This is my fiance, Mike. We've been together about 5 years and we are getting married in Vegas.
You're getting married, congratulations! That's a great occasion. So let's see here, Mr. Harris. Let's see what we have on file for you. We've actually given to you an upgrade. This is going to be a great suite in the Palace Tower, one of the newest towers we have.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let me just go ahead and start doing the checking
appreciate
process. No, it's our pleasure, okay?
When you think Las Vegas, you think Caesar's Palace. So to be able to have our wedding here would just be perfect.
We wanted to have something that was somewhat formal and elegant.
And then you can go out the door and go to a casino, go to a strip club if that's your thing. That's not gonna be his thing.
Oh my gosh, check this out.
Holy cow. Look at the view.
I know.
Oh my gosh, this is so awesome.
You're crazy.
I'm so excited to marry you. So Mike and I met at work. We worked together for about 8 years together. And for the first few years, we were only friends. We actually both went through divorces, and that was a common topic that we would talk about together. So we would spend a lot of time talking about how rough divorces were, and kind of our friendship just kind of grew stronger during that time.
For me, it was really crazy because I had this immediate connection with her. I mean, even when it was completely platonic, we just clicked.
I think we just sort of realized that we were in love with each other. So we started dating, and that's kind of history from that. How long did we have to wait before we got engaged? And the answer is way too long.
I really wanted to give everything due time, especially with my kids. I wanted my kids to get to know Jen as a person and get to know who she was.
But then once we make that, then we made the commitment to get married shortly after.
He's always been like a big supporter for both of us and like helped us with anything we wanted to do in life.
I'd say they both have similar personalities. They're both kind of like goofy and just like having a good time. Jennifer, I'd say she keeps him young.
I'm gonna be the one getting ready in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we told people that we were going to get married in Vegas, they were excited about it. They were excited to come. They were excited to be a part of it. Wow, look at that. You have a makeup station.
Check
right there.
this out. We're not sure if they're here for us or for Vegas, but we're gonna think it's us.
I love you. Are you excited? Woo!
The city of Las Vegas sees an average 300 couples getting married every single day. And when it's a special occasion, like Valentine's Day, that number drastically increases. However, nobody can get hitched without first visiting the Marriage License Bureau.
Too bad we didn't bring champagne. We were stupid. We should have brought some drinks, for sure. There's just water down here. Water's for suckers.
So now we're going to get the certificate?
Yes.
How does that work?
I don't know. Well, we ordered it online already because we heard that that's the best thing to do. I think we just go in there and pick it up. Here we go. There's no turning back now.
I could turn right.
See you later.
Cute.
That's the first word that comes to mind. The joy that they bring to the family with the love that you can see that they have for each other is just, it's wonderful.
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Hello.
How are you both?
We are excited.
Good. Let me have your ID.
Okay.
The Marriage License Bureau is the wedding capital of the world. We have, on average, about 80,000 couples that come into our office a year to get a marriage license.
How many people come through here every day?
Oh my, 200 to 400 every day.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Normal day.
There are certain holidays throughout the year that are of interest for couples coming here to get married. We make a big deal out of Valentine's Day. It's very special. We have couples that come in from all around the world.
I think my son is crazy in love with Jen, and he needed somebody in his life that was super special to him, just like Jen is.
Sign at the bottom, your normal signature.
They work well together. They bring the best out of each other. They complete each other.
Exactly, and I know when I first met Mike for the first time, he brought flowers to my wife as a gift, and I thought that's pretty cool, you know?
It is.
Perfect.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Take it
Take
easy.
care. Got it.
I would describe them as a perfect couple myself. I think they get along just fine.
Yeah, they seem really happy.
As a mom, you really do want them to be happy and find someone that they can share their life with.
All right, let's party.
In less than 24 hours, Jen and Mike will tie the knot at Caesar's Palace Venus Garden Chapel on Valentine's Day. Not everyone favours a big family affair, and our next couple are having a pre-wedding party before flying to Vegas for a Valentine's Day elopement.
So I'm Andy, I'm from Birmingham, I'm a recruitment manager and have been for about 20 odd years now.
I'm Katie, I'm also from Birmingham, mostly. And I work in communications at a university.
This is the lucky lady.
The lucky lady.
So Katie, this is Alison's.
You're not that lucky lady.
This is Jeff.
No, I'm not really, am I,
know,
Jeff?
lovely to see you.
So Alison's
Nice to meet you.
husband.
You know, when he was a young man, did you think he'd get married? Because he was always a bit evasive about it, wasn't he?
Yes, he was really. I don't think he did ever want to get married. I don't think he really thought about getting married because his life was more sport and going down to the pub each evening.
We chose Vegas because we wanted it to be fun, we wanted it to be spontaneous. Our families aren't huge, a lot of the people that we know are all over the world. The good thing about it is that we didn't have to worry about making sure everyone else was happy on the day.
Yeah, I know.
If we'd had a big occasion here, we've been worried about
Everybody else.
everybody else. Are they happy with the food? Are they arguing? Are they fighting? Are they drinking too much? The easiest option for us was to actually go, have a holiday, get married, and actually have a honeymoon all in one. We decided to just take the plunge and, in a way, a little bit selfish, but do it for us.
I was looking forward to the stag do, but there just wasn't time.
Everyone's been saying that. Everyone's been having a go at me. Oh, you know, a great location, and we're not invited.
It takes the pressure off, doesn't
Yeah, but we're pleased that Mum's pulled this together. We wanted to do this and make sure that she had this today. So thanks for coming.
You were never going to get married, that's fantastic.
No, I didn't know.
When we heard that they were going to get married in Vegas, do you remember that my first words to Mark were, "We are going out"? But she was saying that Andy and Katie said no. It was a long way to go for a very short service.
Just going to obviously thank you for all the work you're doing for us. Come here.
You're worth it, sweetheart.
Getting married in America, obviously, I would have liked to have been there. Any mother would, but it was great for them, and I'm just really happy for them.
So normally any situation like this, I pass over to Katie to handle, because she can talk. So, firstly, obviously, thank you for all coming today. I know that our decision to go and get married in Vegas on our own was probably, you know, not the best for certain close family, but I think we needed to do it for us. But you all coming today is really, you know, it's great. It makes us feel great, and thank you, Mum, because you've arranged this for us.
I think the important thing for me is that he met somebody who he's going to be happy with, who would take care of him, and he likewise would take care of his girlfriend. Whether they got married or not was not too important.
The time was right for us to find each other. You know, you have made me complete. So,
Thanks.
so to Katie.
Well done, well done.
Well said.
Here goes. Perfect. You gonna try some?
In just 48 hours' time, Andy and Katie will be jetting out to Las Vegas to become Mr. and Mrs.
I love you.
It's the day before Jen and Mike get married at Caesar's Palace Hotel. However, the forecast of rain is putting down on their outdoor wedding.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Have to come back when it's warmer.
But Mike seems to have more pressing concerns.
So Mike, about your vows, when did you guys decide and how much are you going to say to each other?
We decided to say some stuff at the end, so I was thinking about it, went to sleep, kind of came up with what I wanted to say. It's weird, I just woke up at like 6 in the morning and started writing it down, and I think I just want to talk about, it's just been a long struggle.
Well, I think it's smart too that you wrote it down, because a lot of times after you rethink, sometimes it doesn't come out the same.
Right.
Sometimes you got to actually speak it.
Thinking about practicing a little bit when I'm getting ready. Yeah, you want it to be natural, but yeah, you don't want to mess it up either, so.
You know if Jen has worked on hers at all, on her vows?
I told her, she asked me how many lines I had this morning, how many sentences, and I told her like 7 or 8, and she's like, oh, I think you're ahead of me now, so I don't know.
I need to come up with a couple extra in case she gets ahead of you.
Yeah.
As Mike contemplates his vows, he better hope the rain holds out for there to even be a wedding tomorrow. British couple Andy and Katie landed in Las Vegas more than 2 days ago for their private ceremony. But before that, they've set about seeing all that there is to see in the city that never sleeps. And with only 1 day to go until their wedding, Katie is dragging Andy to the best location to see all of Las Vegas, from the world's tallest observation wheel, the High Roller.
Andy and I have actually known each other now for 27-ish.
Yeah.
I think it's about 27 years. Andy first said hello to me on the train on the way home from school when I was about 13 or 14 years old. And you started walking me home, didn't you? You'd offered to carry my art folder.
Yeah. Yeah, I always had this thing for you. I've told you numerous times since, but there was always something very special about Katie.
Andy would often walk me home from school, and then he'd come back later on in the evening and he would turn up on the doorstep with the family dog, Fergie.
I'm trying to work out which direction we even came in from, because we drove through the Mojave Desert, but I've got no idea where that is from. I'm going to
have a guess it's there.
Somewhere.
All those mountains.
I don't know.
When I first realised Katie was around was Andrew actually used to walk my dog, but dog never came back tired. And I never actually twigged, but what he was doing, he was walking down to Katie's, which is all of less than half a mile away. And that's how I then realised Katie was around.
I thought it was very obvious that I liked you.
But it kind of wasn't obvious, and I'm a bit of an idiot in that way. Well, I'm a lot of an idiot, aren't I? I thought we were just mates.
And I was not very forward at all, so I didn't come out and say it to you. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because you've still got time to back it out.
Andy and I, we did end up going our separate ways. You went away to uni in Nottingham. Eventually I went away to uni in Derby. We kept in touch. We saw each other a couple of times, didn't we?
Yeah. A bit nervous about tomorrow.
What are you nervous about?
Well, I know you'll turn up because we're here together, so I'm not nervous about
Just
that.
run off in the middle of it.
Yeah, I think it's the unknown.
But then I got to my early 20s and I moved. I actually disappeared off to Australia.
I kept in contact on Facebook, looking at sort of photos, seeing what you're up to.
Stalker.
Being a stalker. felt a bit weird, but also felt that the person I'd wanted to be with had gone. So tomorrow, are you nervous?
No, I'm actually not. I'm actually not. But then I haven't been nervous at all with you about any of it, because we've known each other forever and you're my best mate. In those years as well that we were apart, we'd both gone away and had our separate lives, hadn't we?
Yeah.
And over those years, every now and again, we'd ended up having a quick chat, hadn't we?
Yeah. I actually see our relationship as fate all those years ago.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah. I think we probably needed to go our separate ways.
Yeah, we did.
Come here.
Yeah, we did. So we'd always stayed in touch, and there was always something else there, wasn't there?
To get back in contact and now get married.
Well, it's bonkers, isn't it?
It's weird, but you were always the one for me. So, and that's not me being corny. You're always the one. So,
come here. And we've got to book those Barry Manilow tickets as well. We've got to book those.
Yeah, okay. You're just making this worse now.
I know.
It's Valentine's Day and the morning of Angie and Katie's wedding, and it looks like they've brought a big slice of the British weather with them.
In my magical balloon, our hearts will go soaring, you and I. We're going to get married in the little white chapel.
It's true love. It's true love.
Hello, my name is Charlotte Richards. I am the CEO of the world-famous Little White Wedding Chapel and Tunnel of Love.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Yes, we are.
So how many weddings are we looking at today?
About 100.
Okay,
yeah, and
I'll make it work.
Too.
Okay, awesome. So about 125?
Yes, sure.
You got it.
Okay.
Valentine's Day is a day of love, but every day should be a day of love.
That way the photographers, yeah, we're gonna have to move these up. Valentine's Day is the Super Bowl of kickoffs for the wedding industry. This is our season. The best place to get married, the world-famous A Little White Wedding Chapel, where you can see the swinging Elvis, the pink Cadillac, and all the beautiful chandeliers.
The Little White Chapel has been here for 80 years. It's one of the oldest wedding chapels.
There is no chapel in Las Vegas that does many weddings. It doesn't matter if you're an A-list celebrity or a former from Midwest. We're going to treat you the same, and we're going to make sure that you are loved. This is the calm before the storm. But there is no storm on Valentine's Day. It's all love. This is the day that Cupid made for the world, and this is the day we're going to get everyone married.
Can you feel it coming?
Jennifer and Mike's outdoor wedding only a few hours away. The bride heads off to get her glamour, whilst hoping the North Vegas rain doesn't turn southwards.
Hi, how are ya? Good. How are you doing? Good. My name's Jennifer. I'm just checking in. Thank you.
So what were you thinking you'd like to do for your look today?
I just really want neutral and more natural. I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, so I want something glamorous, but more of like an enhanced look.
Perfect. So what are the guys up to while you're getting your glam on?
They are over at Rio at the Monster Mini Golf. I think it's the Kiss Monster Mini Golf.
All right, Blake, let's see what you got. There you go. Oh, nice. Oh, I did what you did, Ty.
Have you written your own vows?
I have like one sentence in my head, but I probably need to come up with like 5 more. So I have to work on that today. We're gonna say like a few sentences to each other, and I don't know, like, I don't know if I should read it or what, but I need to prepare a few things.
I feel like 6 is, you know,
6.
confident
I think
amount.
it's good.
With the golf game completed, the boys gather in the Kiss wedding chapel to see how Mike is feeling.
How you feel?
I'm starting to get a little nervous, but only because I got to say something at the end. And just want to make sure I say it right and don't sound dumb.
My dad, I think he'll be nervous before the wedding just because even though it is all family, it's such a big group of people watching.
I think that he's gonna be nervous, but then after it's all done, that he's gonna be happy just that it's like it happened.
All right, you guys want to head back to the hotel and get some food?
Sounds great. Let's do it. Start.
All right, let's go.
Back at the salon and with her makeup finished.
I like it.
Jen's getting the hair treatment.
I wanted to do an outdoor, and the Venus Garden is super classy.
And then the weather.
I know. Torrential downpour, and then windy, and then
Cold, rainy.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think your fiance's gonna think? I mean, is that like his, do you know his taste, or is he gonna be surprised?
Well, I hope I'm his taste, because if not, this is gonna be awkward.
Not you.
Oh, okay. I think he's gonna be like, I don't know. I hope he gets a little emotional, and I think he's gonna have a good reaction. That looks awesome. That's beautiful. I'm excited.
Great. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. So this is my dress. I'm so excited to wear it. I feel completely beautiful in it. It is very feminine. I love the fabric. It's beautiful because it wraps around.
Jen has strict orders that I cannot see her, and I haven't seen the dress. I haven't seen anything.
Nothing.
So.
But in the front, it's high, so you can see shoes and leg, and so it's a little sexy too.
It's been super secretive, so I can't wait to have the unveiling and see how beautiful she looks.
The good thing is when I tried it on, it fit so perfect that I wouldn't actually be allowed to lose weight. So I didn't have to do that whole like freaking out about losing as much weight before the wedding, because number one, I don't care, and number two, the dress wouldn't have fit, so.
With the rain still threatening to head south and ruin her outdoor wedding, Jen could do with some good luck. Cue the boys.
Bathroom wares and the shoes and stuff I need to get. I'm staying back here.
Well, it just worked in the elevator. That one's yellow. Use the other one. Jen.
Yeah?
My dad's gotta come get his stuff. You're gonna have to hide in the bathroom.
Okay.
Dad, coast is clear. You can come in.
Okay, good.
You can't see me, it's bad luck, okay?
Okay. All right, I'm gonna get our stuff and then we'll go get ready.
Don't forget your suit jacket. Don't forget our rings, okay?
Just as Jennifer thought her luck was turning, the morning rain has descended on the Caesars Palace Hotel, threatening to turn her outdoor wedding into a washout. However, British elopers Andy and Katie are able to see the funny side of the rain on the wedding day.
Isn't it strange we actually brought the weather with us? It never rains in Vegas and it's on our wedding day.
Yeah.
But it's not snowed. It has snowed this week, hasn't it? So.
It hasn't snowed today. Imagine if we hadn't made contact, if you hadn't jumped on that plane. We already raced for 20 odd years. We've done good. We've really done good.
One of the big disappointments is not having Marge here. My mum would have loved to have been here because I'm her only son, obviously.
I have never seen him smile and look so happy for a long time. And then I realised then that it all worked out well. And then they soon got engaged. I was just so pleased that he was happy.
I think she understands that we had to go and do this.
Yeah.
do this in our special way.
It's Valentine's, and along with a big scoop of love, Cupid has ordered up a side order of rain on the most romantic day of the year. But many couples are still braving the rain to tie the knot at a little white wedding chapel.
By the power vested in me, the state of Nevada, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride.
And British elopers Andy and Katie are no exception.
I don't want to go through too many puddles, my love, because these are suede shoes.
I'm trying my best, but it's puddles everywhere, my love. Go left a bit, there's a big puddle.
Where?
It's all right, that's it.
Yeah.
Go straight. Hey? I think the biggest problem we had, we both appeared happy on social media. So you always thought I was happy, I always thought that you were happily in a relationship and loving life. This is ultimate romance, this. Ultimate romance.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you know, it doesn't get more romantic than this.
You're so classy. You.
Oh no.
Look at you.
Probably am because I've got a pocket watch.
I know.
And it was only that one moment when Katie asked me whether I was happy and I couldn't answer her, that for me was the turning point for us. That's when it all came out.
Just think, if that was a British wedding, that's like the price of like 2 meals.
Yeah. 2 weeks later, I was on a plane to Australia. Haven't looked back, have we?
No.
No.
Well, we've just been full on.
Yeah.
Andrew and Katie, how are you, love?
Thank you.
Right down, and my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I knew right away you were from the UK, but the UK couples always look the greatest. You guys always.
Well, she dresses me, so it's all down to her. So.
It's going to work.
The British fashion is immaculate. I could spot them coming into the chapel from head to toe. It's usually a floral print. The gentlemen are always in a 3-piece tux, and I always tell them, you got to show these Americans what to do.
Do you have your own vows today? You're going to repeat after me.
We'll just repeat, won't we?
Repeat.
Do you have a belief in a higher power you want me to incorporate, or no?
We don't.
No, so we're just going to do a civil.
No, I just believe in you.
Okay, that's all you need.
You're high power.
So it's a civil Vegas style wedding.
Yes,
you got
please.
it.
That is exactly what we want.
And there's no guests coming, yeah? Okay.
Can you feel it coming?
The weather for Jen and Mike's outdoor ceremony is looking decidedly downcast, and the Caesars Palace wedding organisers are worried that the service might not be able to go ahead as planned.
It's raining again. Yeah. Just do it in the rain, I guess, right?
If it's raining, we really can't. Yesterday windy, day before that rainy, and then today was supposed to be nice and sunny. So sometimes with these last minute hiccups, we just play it by ear. So you can see they got all the water from here. If she keeps it out here, we're gonna have to put the towels all over the benches. And then if we do move inside, we'll have to it'll be more back to back with your 3 and 4 o'clock.
And for wedding planner Lindsay, it's time for an awkward phone call with the bride-to-be.
Yeah, and it's still coming down a little bit right now, so. Hello. Hey Jen, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, happy wedding day. Thank you. So we got some good luck rain out here for you today.
Okay, good. Is it enough good luck rain to be good luck and then to go away?
That's what I'm thinking. So this is kind of where we're at. The garden, the benches are wet, the floor's wet.
Okay.
It's kind of drizzling right now. So this is our options. We can make that decision now.
And you guys can still, we can try and go for it, or we can move inside.
And play it the safe route.
Is it windy at all?
No, not too bad. We can dry the benches, dry the ground.
Okay, yeah, I'd still like to have it outside if we can, and we'll just see what happens.
Okay, we'll take that chance.
All right, great. Okay.
All right, bye. We'll see. I hope it doesn't rain out there, and I hope it's not too windy, but we'll see. Either way, we're getting married by the end of the day, so.
Whilst Jen worries about the weather, on the other side of the hotel, Mike's got pressing problems of his own.
I'm just calling Tyler. We got 10 minutes before we have to go down, and he's still not here at half his time. I was just calling you. You're freaking me out. Yeah, I figured. Cutting it close, Bubba. Hello? Hi. What time are you guys heading down? Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll see you guys down there. I'm finalizing with Tyler, and then we'll be down. All right, thanks. Bye.
You bought me a new tie? I thought I already had this. Or no, that's mine.
Yeah, I'm wearing yours. You and Grant are wearing this thing. You guys got it, or you need me to check it? Blake, you rock the pink tie too? Nice. Okay.
Uncle Mike, you got the ring?
Are you serious?
Work Mike and personal Mike are very different. Work Mike is very down to business.
Morgan. What? Are you up in our room? Professional, matter
Very
of fact.
professional, matter of fact.
I don't know if Jen grabbed the rings, because I know I didn't, so.
I sort of thought of Mike a little bit as a mentor. He has really good advice as far as how to navigate things at work and how to manage people.
I think we need to grab the rings and the paperwork, actually, but.
Does Grant have them?
No, he doesn't.
And it's just great to be in a relationship like that.
So my main thing I'm worried about or nervous about is just the words that I'm gonna say, but I practiced them in here a few times. Yeah, I'm gonna read it.
You probably don't even read. Just say what you
Problem is you get up there and you get nervous and then you forget. All right, I'll see you guys down there. Grant, make sure you get those rings from Morgan. Thank you, bud.
With the groom ready and the rain still coming down outside. Back in the bridal suite, it's wedding dress time for Jen.
Hey, Tamara's got to get my boobs snug.
Is there a clippy? There's a clippy.
Feels good.
It feels awesome, like I'm excited.
Thank you. Your shoes?
So all I gotta do is do your bouquet one.
Aww.
You're gonna deserve this so much. Let's see how
Oh, now you're gonna get us all going.
No.
I'm like trying that.
I think absolutely the moms will break down. It's just a sentimental thing. The bride will be crying. I look for Mike to have some tears in his eyes, and I probably will. So.
Oh, my wife, it's a gimme. You know, she will cry. There's no question about that.
I gotta get it out. I'm sorry. Watch your makeup.
Well, I think they cemented on my face, so it might be okay.
So I have a veil on, I have makeup on, I have hair. This is the blue, something blue. I have a bra on, I have underwear on.
This is time.
And all that the bride-to-be needs now is for Lady Luck to shine down on her wedding.
Can you feel it coming?
Meanwhile, over at a little white wedding chapel, the rain is not stopping the flow of Valentine's Day love, with couples still pouring in to get hitched in Vegas.
Today I consider myself the happiest man in the world. I'm marrying my teammate in life, my soulmate, and my best friend.
By the power vested in me is with a great joy that I pronounce that you are husband and wife.
And now it's time for British elopers Andy and Katie to take the plunge into marriagehood.
To me, I look at this and I go, it's the weirdest thing because the way we are together, it's always been like this. It was like this when we were kids. It was like this when we were at uni. And it was like this again when we met after 20 years apart.
I need you two to look at each other. Tell her you love her.
I do love you.
Do you?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
We fit, don't we?
Yeah. We are like two peas in a pod, as my mum always says.
Look right here into the camera. Cheers.
We giggle at the most ridiculous things that no one else giggles at. We just bounce off each other, don't we?
So, over time, the two of you have been many things to each other. Acquaintances, you became friends, companions, travel partners, but today you get a very special title. From today on, everybody in the world will now refer to the two of you as husband and wife. With that said, Andy, do you take Katie to be your wife?
I do.
Katie, do you take Andy to be your husband?
I do.
Look at each other in the eyes and repeat after me together at the same time. From this day forward.
From this day forward.
So the moment I realised I was in love with Katie was as soon as I got off the plane.
I love you for all you are.
I love you for all you are. I saw her in Australia and I absolutely just melted.
For all you have been.
For all you have been.
And for all you have yet to be.
And for all you have
yet to be. After not having her for so many years, I didn't want to lose you again. I wanted to commit to you.
May this ring
May this ring. With Katie, it was the one I'd always wanted.
of my unconditional
Of my unconditional
love and devotion.
love and devotion.
The one that got away.
The one that got away, and yeah, it felt right.
Katie? Okay, repeat after me.
I wanted to marry Andy because it wouldn't have been right not to.
May this ring
May this ring. You're the person I always should have been with. And I just wanted you to know that.
You may put the ring on.
Anyway, you're stuck with me now, so there. No.
By the power vested in me in the state of Nevada, it is my privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss and celebrate.
You've made me the happiest person.
Right at you, buddy.
I love you.
I love you.
While plenty of couples continue to tie the knot under a dry roof.
After 25 years,
I love you more than I ever have.
I love you more than I ever have.
The rain continues to spread doubt on whether or not Jen and Mike's outdoor wedding service will go ahead as planned. St. Valentine's Day is proving to be a wedding washout across Las Vegas. And over at Caesar's Palace Hotel, the outdoor ceremony of Jen and Mike is still looking bleak as they both head downstairs.
Life is hard, and having someone that you can, kind of a soft place to land, but also someone that's exhilarating and fun and makes life enjoyable and interesting, that's love.
This is really going to be a ceremony that says that we'll stand by each other and we will be best friends from here on out. I'm a little afraid of my emotion during it because I might just end up bawling my eyes out because I'm so lucky to be able to spend my life with this guy.
Having that partner, being able to do this thing together is what love's all about.
They'll need a big slice of love from Cupid to stop the rain in time. And it seems luck is finally shining on the bride and groom as the rain stops. And the guests start rolling into the Venus Garden.
Well, the weather is perfect. I was worried about the rain.
I know, but I'm telling you, 30 minutes ago it was not like this, and it just magically is like...
Yeah. The sun is peeking through now, and it's just beautiful. It's perfect. I mean, it couldn't get any better.
Okay, let's do this, ladies. God, it's so beautiful here.
We're basically saying, you're my person. You're the person for me and the only one that I want to be with. And, you know, I want everyone to know that. I want the world to know that. I want our family to know that. I want Vegas to know that.
We're gathered here today at the Caesar's Palace Hotel to celebrate the uniting of marriage of this man, Mike Harris, and this woman, Jennifer Callister. Mike, do you take Jennifer to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, to love, honor, and protect her, and to her alone? If you agree, please say I do.
I do.
Jennifer, do you take Mike to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward? If you agree, please say I do.
I do.
It's been amazing being able to be in love with someone that you're truly friends with. I just love spending time with her. I love hanging out with her, and you know, any time I get, any chance I get, she's the person I want to spend that time with. At times, this day seemed so distant and unachievable, but we knew the truth. We knew that true love would persevere. We knew that our love for each other was stronger and more pure than any we had ever felt before. Jen, in front of our family and friends and all of you, I want you to know that I choose you today, and I promise I will choose you every day for the rest of my life. For today, you become my we. You are my best friend, my rock, and my soulmate. I love you, baby girl.
Mike, from the first time I met you, I knew you were special. You are the best guy I've ever met in my entire life. And even though I've known you for a while, we've been dating, you've never let me down on that. And I know our vows are until death do us part, but I want longer than that. I love you so much.
By the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, and as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Mike, you may kiss your bride. This is Mike and Jennifer Harris.
The rain stopped, the sun came out just when it was time for it to be out. I love the look on Mike's face. Oh, it was just wonderful of him seeing Jen.
Quando ti ho visto la prima volta, già sentivo che eri mio.
It was so exciting to have my son and my new daughter-in-law get married at Caesars. There's an interesting story behind that, though. My husband here suggested that my son date around a bit after his other marriage ended. I think now he is very glad that Mike didn't take your advice.
Probably. That goes to show you I should never give advice.
Was it?
Right there. Right there.
You could actually put me on a lie detector test and ask me this, but he is the cutest guy I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what it is about him, but he's really sexy and he's my flavor, so we were made for each other, for sure.
With Andy and Katie now man and wife, and the rain having passed.
Look at that. Oh, look at the background.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, worth it?
They set off for a photo shoot session around the landmarks of Vegas.
We've got a lot of years to catch up on and a lot that we need to fit in. We knew that we could arrange this amazing adventure and go on this brilliant trip and have a brilliant wedding that was all about us and we could spoil ourselves. I just felt a drip of rain.
Caesar starts to rain.
Just a tiny bit. There you go.
Oh, do kissing?
Yeah. Love for me with Andy is that feeling of home. When I'm with Andy, I'm home.
Congratulations. Thank you.
He is there for me, no questions asked, no matter what. I love you. I've never known anybody like that. You are amazing.
And you're stuck with me now?
Yeah, that's all right, you'll do.
Yeah, thanks.
Andy likes to tell lots and lots of jokes. He is a joker, and I think Katie takes it really, really well. They're both on the same wavelength.
Everything's been mad, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Either me going to Australia, Katie coming back here, but we are committed to each other.
Either that or we need to be committed. It's one or the other, I don't know.
I want to get one of you guys actually walking down this. So just walk towards me, just like this, but looking at each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do really think they're very well suited. They bounce off each other. I think when I see these two together, that is true love.
You could turn around and walk 10 feet that way. You just want to walk backwards for no apparent reason.
Yeah, good to yeah.
You're a twat.
Yeah. You know me.
I know.
Going walk now.
Ready? Are you looking at each other?
Oh yeah. I know, I've got that bit. We did it.
I know. We actually got married.
Yeah, it's been a great day.
It has. So you've enjoyed it?
Yeah, loved it.
Right.
Loved it.
So 27 years later and we, my dear, finally got hitched.
In Vegas.
I love you.
I love you.
Have some of that. Do I get some? Hey?
Should have had it first.
I love you.
As the sun sets on a little white wedding chapel, the rain has stopped, but love is still in the air. And where there is love, there is always time for one more wedding.
By the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, on February the 14th in the year 2019 here at the Little White Wedding Chapel, you can kiss your wife.
Oh, yeah.
Valentine's Day is a day of love, but every day should be a day of love. Every hour, every moment, every second. I think my voice is a little hoarse from doing the weddings, but nevertheless, I still love doing them. And I'll keep on doing them all the days of my life.
Mr. and Mrs. Harris.
Guys, we just want to thank everybody for coming. I mean, it's been humbling and amazing, like, to have everybody here. I mean, you guys, it's just been so incredible. Like, when we decided to have a wedding in Vegas, we didn't know if anybody would come. And I mean, look at this. It's like, it's amazing. Thank you, everybody. Love you.
Mike is just priceless to me. So he's just always been it since we started dating. You're stuck with me.